Hi everybody, this is Cresta from Oglar Adventures, and today is another edition of More Than a Farm and Homestead. If you've been following it all on Instagram, you'll see that this month I've been participating in the Every Bit Counts challenge. Jessica over at Three Rivers Homestead is doing this challenge, and she's done it for a few years now. And basically what it is during the month of August, you preserve something every single day. So whether that be a big canning project where you're putting up, lots of jars of food, or something as simple as hanging some herbs to dry, or dehydrating a tray of apples or something, you just do something every day to preserve the harvest or things that you have purchased or things that you have been given. And it's just a way to prepare ourselves for the winter months when there's not going to be all the abundance of food that we have right now coming in. So I participated in this challenge, and today being the last day, I decided I would make a video and show some of the results of what that challenge did here in our cold storage room / pantry / larder, whatever you want to call it. I'll show you some of the things that I did and go over what I'm still going to be doing as far as food preservation goes.
Let's start with beans. Those are a staple in our pantry. And I can kidney beans, Great Northern beans, black beans, and pinto beans. A lot of those were canned prior to the challenge, but I did can kidney beans and pinto beans during the challenge. So lots of jars of beans, which will be used over the winter time. Here I've got split pea soup and bean with bacon soup. And those are great for just having meals on hand. Easy, ready to use. This is the shelf of jams and jellies. Now, most of these I didn't preserve during the challenge, but here we've got pasta sauce and tomato sauce, and those were canned during the challenge. And then we have freeze-dried eggs. I've got dill pickle relish and sweet pickle relish. We have significantly more of the dill pickle because my family prefers that. But Grandpa does like the sweet pickles, so that's why we have that for him. We've got peach syrup, and this was made from the pits and the peels of some peaches that I purchased. I always want to use up as much of the items as you can so you're not wasting anything. So we've got lots of syrup, and we'll be using that over the year on waffles and pancakes and all kinds of good stuff. Now here we've got the peach pit jelly. And again, this is, using the scraps. And this has just such a beautiful color. It's just so pretty. Then I've got the actual peaches here. And I have several quarts of those. I can them in quarts because with 4 kids that are preteens and teens, they kind of tend to eat a lot of stuff. Got salsa. Salsa's always good. I actually need to make more salsa because I don't have nearly enough to get us through the year. And then we have all of the stock that I can. I can plenty of stock. I've got beef, and then I have chicken, both with meat and without. And basically, anytime that we eat a chicken, we just put the leftover carcass and bones in the freezer, and then I can those up. Now here I have freeze-dried elderberries and freeze-dried tomatoes, and I've got, those are actually half-gallon jars, so I have quite a bit of that. And then I've got some of my dehydrated stuff like mushrooms and other things. Now moving up here, we've got pickles. Of course you got to have pickles. So we have plenty of those. Got green beans that I canned during the challenge. Those are pickled eggs, but I did not can those during the challenge. Great way to use up your eggs if you have a lot. So here's an overview of the canning room, I guess is what we call it right now. I eventually want to turn it into a cold storage room, but it is kind of like a root cellar at this point. It's just not cold enough, so I plan on getting a CoolBot and getting that installed so that this will stay at a cool temperature, and then we can use it for hanging carcasses when we do our butchering. So you'll see that there's a lot of empty spots on these shelves, and it's because all of those spots were filled with jars. And as I'm, preserving more and more things, those spots are no longer filled with empty jars, and all of the other spots where I put the full jars are getting filled in. So I'm hoping to have most of the stuff done. Now here we have water glassed eggs. That's basically eggs in a calcium hydroxide solution. I've got tinctures, echinacea, and nettle, which I made during the challenge. And then I've got plantain salve that is good for any kind of skin problems, itchy, bug bites, bee stings, anything like that. It's really good, really soothing. I put lavender oil in there as well, and I'm really glad to have that on hand. Now here's my lard, and I will be using that to make soap. We rendered the lard, and that's a key ingredient in making soap. Here I've got more freeze-dried eggs, duck eggs, and then I have a packet of chicken eggs. Then we've got apples that I bought and that need to be processed, so I'm turning them into applesauce. I just cut them up, get the bad spots off, and then I put some lemon juice on them and a little bit of water and cook them in the turkey roaster.
So that's basically what I've done so far this month, and it's the last day and I'm doing the applesauce. I have some pork that I'm going to make into chili verde, but I don't have that ready yet. And so I just wanted to show you that in the month of August, preserving something every day is something that is easy, and it doesn't have to be a complicated project. And I'm going to continue doing that through as long as the harvest keeps coming in, and as long as I keep getting items that I need to preserve. So I will post more videos about the process of preserving. I did a video on the first run of our freeze dryer, which that is in our list of videos. We only have 3. This is our 3rd video. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and look at that one. And then we've got so many things that are happening and so many things that are going on, and lots of produce still coming in off the garden every day. So I will post a video of canning at some point soon. So thank you for watching. If this video was beneficial to you at all, please like it and subscribe. And if you wouldn't mind sharing it on social media, that would be fantastic. That will help us out immensely. We are baby YouTubers and just getting started at this. So we would love to keep bringing you videos, and the way that what motivates us to do that is by having people like what we do. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and just get out there and preserve something. Just do something and have fun with it, because it is fun and you're providing for your family. Till next time.